Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important. Let's get into it. Not a lot going on today, guys. Only two articles really that are kind of worth talking about. U.S. debt ceiling deal blocks 30% of Bitcoin mining tax. Congressman. Supposedly the debt ceiling deal, there's some intermittent deal or something like that going on. That's really what's going on over the weekend. Nothing crazy. And I just picked this article just for shits and gigs. Bali tells tourists, don't pay with crypto. And we'll get into that. Outside of that, guys, let's go ahead and look at the market. Current market cap sitting at $1.160 trillion. Bitcoin dominates 46.6%. ETH dominates 19.7%. And a whopping 31 Gwei will get you an ETH transaction. Seems to be the barometer. 25, 30, 35 Gwei for ETH when things are calm. Bitcoin had a little bit of a pump. I don't know if you can call these pumps anymore. Bitcoin moved up a little bit yesterday. We'll go ahead and look at that. Ethereum moving up just a little bit as well. But yeah, guys, not a ton going on right now. It's really boring. The biggest news right now that I'm seeing on crypto Twitter is the Ben.eth and Ben Armstrong for Bitboy Crypto collabing or whatever it is they're doing on their tokens. Ben Coin, PsyOp, Loyal, whatever. It has got everybody talking. And then some NFT project that supposedly Ben.eth just swept the entire floor, like 300 NFTs swept the entire floor like a madman. It's crazy. And I don't really need to bring that onto this channel, but if it's something you want to look at, go ahead and join Crypto Twitter and watch the debacle unfold. Let it out up 5.8%. Arbitrum 4.26, 10.87 on the week. Quant 6.38. The Graph 5%. Yeah, like I said, not a lot going on, guys. Rocket Pool 3.63. Let's go look at Bitcoin real quick. So, this is our range, guys. Range, and we dumped back down almost to that 25,816, and then took off again. What is interesting too, that I noticed this morning, that there was, and I don't know when this printed, but there was a large, very large, bullish divergence right here. And then we took off from the printing of this green dot and that bullish divergence. We pumped, say right here, roughly 8%, which is a lot for Bitcoin. I mean, even with the wick, let's see what the wick, what do we get? Oops, not there. Sorry, guys. Wait, there, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, almost 9%. In, what was that, a day? Over 3 or 4 days. 3 days. So yeah, that's what we're at, guys. And we hit this 28,413 level. And we got rejected, kind of similar to this. And we bounced just under 28. We'll call this 27,981. We'll call this 28. So again, like I said, not a lot going on. What I'm looking for is, can we hold this 27.6 basically if we come down, or can we break above 28 and keep going? That's what I'm watching. That's it, guys. Hopefully this is a turnaround. This just looks like on a daily. God, Jesus, look at that candle. It's insane. Yeah, guys, between 28 and 27.6. Hopefully 27.6 turns into support. We bounce and continue to go higher. That's what I'm looking for. Outside of that, let's go ahead and get you guys on the news and get you out of here. Go enjoy your 3-day weekend if you got it. U.S. debt ceiling deal blocks 30% of Bitcoin mining tax. The proposed digital asset mining energy tax has reportedly been taken off the table, according to U.S. Congressman Warren Davidson. I don't know if you guys remember, but last week or a couple weeks ago, Biden made some wild accusation that he was going to be hitting a 30% Bitcoin mining tax. But supposedly they're trying to block that with the debt ceiling stuff. As the details of the agreement reached between President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy on the U.S. debt ceiling were made public Sunday, one notable part of the deal appeared to have blocked some tax proposed by the Biden administration, including digital asset mining energy DAME exercise tax. If passed, it would impose a 30% tax on cryptocurrency mining firms, a move that the Biden administration argued was required to limit the environmental and social damages caused by crypto mining operations. Which is funny, anytime anytime the government pushes these quote unquote environmental taxes, I'm always like, where does this money go? Does anybody know? Oh, they all make more money. So that's supposed to help the environment. Such a sham, man. Dennis Porter, CEO of Bitcoin mining advocacy group, the Satoshi Action Fund, questioned whether the administration's DAME exercise tax proposal is gone, given that Bitcoin mining wasn't mentioned in the text of the bill dubbed the Fiscal Responsibility 5 Act of 2023. None of these people are fiscally responsible. U.S. Congressman Warren Davidson responded in a tweet that, yes, one of the victories is blocking proposed taxes. The debt ceiling agreement, which still faces thorough scrutiny and debates in Congress, comes in the form of a comprehensive 99-page bill aimed at suspending the nation's debt limit until 2025, thereby preventing a federal default while simultaneously imposing restrictions on government spending. The Satoshi Action Fund didn't immediately reply to Decrypt's request for comment. Surprise, surprise. What is the digital asset mining energy tax? The ideal, I don't even know if I want to read this. Is this necessary? Yeah, let's just read it. Let's just get it out of the way. All right. So what is the digital asset mining energy tax? The idea of implementing an energy tax was initially suggested in March of this year. Notably, the proposed digital asset mining energy, God, these things. The DAME tax would be applicable to both digital asset miners operating on proof of work networks like Bitcoin and proof of stake networks like Ethereum. If you're attacking proof of stake because of environmental issues, that doesn't make any sense at all. Regardless of the substantial difference in their energy consumption levels. Exactly. It's all bullshit. They're just trying to get money. If you've been watching this channel at all and haven't heard me gripe about all this stuff the SEC does, all this stuff to government, all these taxes, this isn't about the environment. This isn't about doing anything good. This isn't about protecting investors. It's all bullshit, man. They're just looking for ways to get more of our money and continue to get rich. There's an old saying that says, show me a rich politician and I'll show you a crook. And it's true, man. I'm so sick of these people. Sorry, moving on. Under the proposed tax framework, digital asset miners would be obligated to disclose information such as the amount of electricity they consume, the source of that electricity, whether it's derived from renewable sources or not, and its corresponding value. This requirement would extend to off-grid power generations, including the utilization of otherwise wasted natural gas, which, don't forget, all these people fly on giant private jets to do anything, anytime, anywhere that are not environmentally friendly. Which doesn't really bother me. I'm just saying the hypocrisy is insane. In a recent report released by the White House, the Biden administration reiterated its position that imposing financial constraints on miners in the best interest of American communities and the environment. The proposal, however, faced criticism from crypto advocates. Bitcoin mining uses about the same as video games, and no one is calling for a ban on those. Democratic presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said on Twitter earlier this month, and he's a Democrat, which is interesting. The environmental argument is a selective pretext to suppress suppress anything that threatens elite power structures. Yeah, I agree. Or just get a bunch of money. Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis also blasted the proposal during the recent Bitcoin 2023 conference, saying that the thriving Bitcoin mining industry is not only a matter of national security, but also an issue of energy security. While urging Bitcoin enthusiasts to participate in groups that advocate for the world's largest cryptocurrency as part of the U.S. economy, Senator Lummis also expressed conviction that the proposed energy tax isn't going to happen. It's all just a money grab, guys. Taxes here, taxes there, we'll tax everything. All right, last story, because again, like I said, there's not a lot going on. Bali tells tourists, don't pay with crypto. Local authorities have warned that tourists who attempt to use crypto as a means of payment will be dealt with firmly. What does that mean? If I'm a business, okay, so I'm really trying to understand this. If I'm a business and I have a customer who wants to pay whatever it is, whether it's they're buying an item or it's food or they're staying in a hotel or what, some kind of service I'm providing, and I'm willing to accept the crypto as payment, why can't we do that? Why is the government going to tell? And why are you going to attack the tourists for paying with crypto? This is so weird. Foreign tourists who use crypto as a means of payment in Bali will be dealt with firmly, local authorities have warned. Speaking at a tourism development press conference on Sunday, Bali Governor Wayan Koster said that visitors who pay with crypto or break other rules could be deported, face criminal penalties, or be dealt through sanctions. Jesus. Foreign tourists who behave inappropriately, do activities that are not allowed in their visa permit, use crypto as means of payment, and violate other provisions will be dealt with firmly, the leader of the Indonesian island province said, according to Channel News Asia. Indonesian law dictates that all transactions carried out in Indonesia must be settled in the local currency, the rupiah. Anyone using other forms of currency can face up to 1 year in prison and a fine as much as 200 million rupiah, which is $13,300 US. The rules were originally introduced to defend the rupiah against the widespread use of US dollar in the country, but in recent years a new alternative has gained traction as crypto enthusiasts have been drawn to the so-called Silicon Bali. Last year, Indonesian exchange Tokyo Crypto Events set up a physical clubhouse for Bali's crypto community. Crypto in Indonesia. Crypto is permitted in Indonesia as an asset, but its use as a form of payment is not allowed. There are also limits on who can carry out foreign exchange business activities in the country, with those wishing to do so requiring permission from the Bank of Indonesia. If that doesn't sound like crazy control, I don't know what does. Koster reiterated the rules at the conference, saying that violations would be subject to administration sanctions in the form of written reprimands, obligations to pay fines, and prohibitions from payment transactions. The announcement in the latest in a string of efforts to crack down on bad tourist behavior on the island. Bali, an area highly dependent on tourism, suffered severely from COVID-19 travel restrictions, but the return of international visitors has brought its own problems. Earlier this year, Koster said he was planning to ban tourists from using motorbikes amid this is so weird. Amid a number of traffic violations and crashes, frustrations have also grown over tourists who flout local traditions by posing naked in holy. Why would anyone do that? Holy sites, or who work as digital nomads without securing their right visas. I don't know, man. The world is weird. But guys, that's all I've got for you today. Let's look at Bitcoin one last time. 27,876. That's where we're at. Hopefully we can get past 28. Keep going up. Fingers crossed. Guys, that's it. Per usual, if you enjoy everything I provide for you here daily on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, watch, like, and share all the videos on your social platforms. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.